I am no longer Soundwave. Call me Soundblaster now. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a Transformers 35th Anniversary Edition Soundblaster Transformers Siege Warfare Cybertron Trilogy Voyager figure. Now, Soundblaster is the name of Soundwave, after in the Japanese cartoon Headmasters. Him and Blaster kill each other, and they were both reborn into different characters, and Soundwave is now Soundblaster. And enough of the history. First, we'll take a look at the box. It has a nice curved War for Cybertron trilogy package, which says 35th anniversary, more than meets the eye. We have Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy. There is Soundwave / Blaster. It is a special edition. And there is Soundblaster right there. On the back, Soundblaster WFC S63 Transformers 35th Anniversary Edition. And it says 25 steps into a space vehicle. Notice it doesn't have any of the Micromasters or Battle Masters or anything like that, because this is just a 35th Anniversary Edition. Now, this is a recolor of the Voyager Soundwave. So there is a third mode. Normally on the box, if you look right here on the other box, with a black light, you can see it's got the third mode, which is a communication tower / lamppost, as seen in the very first episode of Transformers, like in the first minute of the show. And actually, they do have a cute little I like how they transform it into it. It's not an instruction booklet, but it is out there. And that is it for Soundblaster. Now let's take this guy out of the package and see what we've got. And now we have Soundblaster out of the package. First, we're going to take a look at the instruction booklet. It's Siege 35th Anniversary, WFC-S55. And typical book, but this is where it gets interesting. You could actually put all three guns together, and it makes M2 USWHF. It's got the three guns here. You've got this gray gun that rotates like that. You've got this gun where, no, that's just a regular gun. And this gun, this extends out, and that is the other gun. So, you can do all three guns. Let's first do it since we're here. There's the gun. Next, we do the extended. Whoops. No, here we go. Alright, so the extended goes there. And then this goes here. And this is the extended gun. I figured I'd show you that real quick, and it is 25 steps. And on the other side, it has attached to either hand. I don't really know what this is. And then you got here. Oh, that's the cassette tapes on each of the arm. The cassette tapes pulls out the 5mm or via the peg, and then it goes on the arms. Or the cassette tapes will go in the chest. Alright, and this gun is known as the M2 EMXT. Let's see, this is the M2 LRHD. And this is the M2 HKEP. And that is that gun. And they are compatible with Battle Masters and Micromasters. Alright. Now that we looked at all the guns, and this one does rotate, I'm not sure why, but, and then you got the little barrels, and then all these big guns. Now for Soundblaster. Now this is Soundblaster and not Soundwave, and he is black and not blue. It's the 35th Anniversary Special Edition. Now Soundblaster, in the old Japanese cartoon, Blaster and Soundwave fought, and they both killed each other. And they were both brought back, and Soundwave was brought back as Soundblaster. And Blaster was also brought back. I can't think of the name right now, but I'll tell you later. And that is why we have a 35th anniversary Sound Blaster. Now, it's got that cool little face. He's got the red eyes, the black, and the silver face. This does have the battle damage on the chest and down the legs. And he's got a little on the arms. He's orange, red. There's a Decepticon symbol. There's the cassette, stop, play, fast forward, rewind. You got red striping on the arm. Here's the other arm. You go down the legs, it's gray, and then he's got some yellow and red. And then some more red and more battle damage. Silver feet. Not much of a backpack. He's got his 2 guns on the backpack. Looks like a jetpack. Let's see, he's got these on his arms, but no big deal. And he's got this button right here. And then that is the button for his chest. And that is Sound Blaster. Now, he is a spaceship, and he also has a secret lamppost communication mode, whatever it is. If I had the original Soundwave box, it's on the bottom with like a blue light, but I've got the 35th anniversary box, and it's not on there at all. As you can see, there is no holograms or nothing on the bottom or on the side. The original box did have it on the side. And that's it for the box. Now, for articulation, his head does do 360 degrees. Not much up and down movement. The arms go 360 out. They go out that far. There is an elbow rotation. And more than 90 degrees on the elbow. And the hands go in, but due to transformation, there is a waist rotation. Other arm, same way. Like I said, you push this and that pops that out. If you move this little area up right there, he can kick 90 degrees. He can kick back almost 90. And he has a 90-degree elbow. And he's got some tilt on his feet. And that is Sound Blaster. And the instructions have you putting this gun right here, and the other 2 guns can just go in his arms and his hands, and there you have that. Now, since this is Siege compatible, or it is part of the Siege line, we're gonna compatible with, of course, Battle Masters like that, and he has the battle effects. Let's see, he's got that there. He's got there. He's got that there. Let's see, he's got some on his feet. Where else has he got flip this down. And then, so he's got the blast effects. And he has 5mm pegs for combining with weaponizers, which we'll combine him with Brunt. He's got a 5mm hole there. He's got one right here in his foot. And he's got him right here too. And that's that for Soundwave. Now, for some robot-to-robot comparisons, we're going to bring in Apeface, our fellow Voyager Siege. And that is Apeface. They're about the same size. We're going to bring in Voyager Starscream, another fellow Jet. That's how those 2 guys. And we're going to bring in Deluxe Brunt. This is what we're going to weaponize him later on. And then we're going to bring in our other Voyager Springer, Autobot. And this is Leader Blaster from Combiner Wars. I just wanted to bring, it's the only blaster I have. It's the only blaster I have so far in this whole entire series. You know, with the head, that, you know, Titan Master head. But, and his cassette tapes are this compared to this as a tablet compared to this. I kind of hope they do have a blaster that will utilize these size cassette tapes, and they bring out, you know, rewind, eject, and all of Blaster's cassette tapes, because I would like to have them compatible. And that's it for robot to robot comparisons. Now for transformation, we're going to go into lamppost communication, whatever mode you want to call it. Now there is no directions for it, and I'm going to show you how I prefer it compared to what other people do. First we're going to do is we're going to pull this back right there, and the head rotates back, and this is going to go back there, and we're going to lift this on a double hinge and put it forward, and this will snap into there. Then we're going to turn around. Now this is something I like to do. I like to put these up as other antennas, but the official mode is it doesn't go up, they go folded down, but I like to put them up. Now you want to put the hands in and then rotate the arm back. Now what's going to happen is you got these tabs here are going to go into that hole there. So you want to pull the arm back, and that will peg into there and raise the antenna up. So from this side, you want to pull the arm back. This antenna will go up, rotate the arm, and then turn it. So there's that peg again, and it's going to go right. It doesn't peg in, but it just slits right in that little hole right there. And this, actually, elbows are on a double joint. So that's nice too, double jointed elbows. And now I got the top all done. And then what you want to do is just basically rotate this around, angle it, and that is your communication mode. Like I said, a lot of people have these down like that, so only these two are visible. But if he's going to be a communication tower, I like to have these other two up. And that's it. Now I've also seen it too where they rotate the wrist around, so this is there, but keep that. This is the official, where the feet, you don't see any of the red. That is his lamppost mode. And these, you could put these here. Say this thing just pops out. And you could put this here. And that is an armored up communication lamppost mode. And I like it. It's not that bad. It's a nice callback to G1 on the very first few minutes of the G1 cartoon, More Than Meets the Eye, where the Transformers introduced. The very first Transformers you see are Wheeljack, Bumblebee, and Soundwave. And that is it. That is it for lamppost mode. And it's not bad. Like I said, there's no instructions on how to do it, but it is listed on the original box on the bottom of Soundwave, and this is the same mold. You just got a different color. And that's it for lamppost mode. Actually, before I transform him, I forgot to bring in all his cassettes. So we're going to bring in Rumble / Frenzy, whatever they decide to call him. Rat Bat. We got Ravage, which is the worst one of the bunch. And Laserbeak. And those are his cassette tapes. Now we'll transform him into the Cruiser. So, first let's do the legs. What you want to do is there's a little gap back here. So you put your finger in, you pull this up, extend this out. You want to fold the leg and close this up. Do the same for the other side. Pull this up, extend this out, pull this in, find that out, and now that's done. Now you rotate it, so this is going to be your cockpit, so this is how he's going to go. So you want to rotate this that much, so these are going to be on top. You got 2 pegs, so you peg them together. And for right now, let's just get these 2 up. Let's see. There you go. And out of the way. Now, the orange is going to be the back of the vehicle. So, you got to unpeg this. This is on a double hinge. And he gets folded over like that. Now, let's work on the bottoms. Oh, actually, you know what? Rotate his waist. Yeah, because he had to be in lamppost mode. He's different. So, now you have this is on top. And that's what you got. So now, let's work on the arms. You want to unhook these and just swing these around. Oh, there you go. So now these are the struts right there. And these, what you want to do is these 2 will peg into each other on the bottom. These will peg in. And just make those flat. And now he's got the tank treads. He's got this set of tank treads and this set of tank treads. And now you can make sure that these pegs are pegging to the body. Like that. And we'll just do a little fixing up here. Now, there's holes right here. They'll go into this peg. So, you want to get this underneath it. So peg that leg in, peg the other leg in. Now what you want to do is, as long as that's underneath that, you plug it in. And basically, we're almost done. There. So there is the spaceship mode. And these you just pull out and rotate. Pull out, rotate. And that basically, I don't know if this... not really sure if these peg into or not, but I think they just sit there. There. And that is his spaceship mode. And it's not the best. I mean, I don't know why Soundwave has to be a spaceship. You know, you could see the back of the back of his cassette tape drawer, and that is the mode. And then these you could fit in here. And you can put that in there. You put this in here. Now, if you want to put this in, what you got to do is rotate this. Oops. I'll stick that back. Where does this go? Oh, this goes in the front. No. I know where this goes. Let's see. Oh. These things pop off. There. And then this slides in. Alright, we got that fixed. We had it backwards. These things do pop off. And this, there's a little notch right there. It'll fit right back here. So you can just attach that here. I know it gives you a little clearance there, but that way you could attach all the guns to the spaceship mode. And let's see, we'll go down to spaceship mode. You got some more battle damage here. It's got the gray and the red. You got the silver. You got like a little cockpit. And we're just going to take this gun off. It doesn't look symmetrical. On the side, you got the red, yellow. You got the little skis, little tank tread. Reminds me of the old Battlestar Galactic Colonial Viper, the landing gear. The back, that's the cassette tape thing right there. You got the thrusters here. Here's the other side, the bottom. You can see where these tab together. These tab together. And the top, you got more battle damage there. You got like a little red cockpit. And that basically is his spaceship mode. Now we'll do some vehicle-to-vehicle comparisons. And our first vehicle comparison will be Starscream, his fellow Voyager. And that is how those two guys compare, both Voyager sizes. And then we'll bring in another Voyager. This is Ape Face in his jet mode. And they're about the same size too. And we'll bring in our Autobot triple changer. Springer, a Voyager size. And that's how those two guys compare. And Leader Class Blaster. Now later on we're going to try to put Soundwave in his kind of cassette tape mode. There's a way to do it, but it's very clunky. And here is all our cassette tapes. Rat-Bat, Frenzy, or Rumble, if they ever decide to have a name for them. Ravage and Laserbeak. And you could eject that. We'll stick a cassette tape in the back. Close it up. Now, remember, these also have the 5mm peg. So what we can do is, well, you can't do much because the holes are, if you want, we could put them right here. There's one, and there's that piece that falls off. We'll do Rumble or Frenzy, or they say this is on the package. They said this guy's name was was Frenzy, but we all know, or Rumble was blue on the old cartoons, and they never could decide on the toys. And there is Soundwave with his two cassettes. Like that. He's got two cassettes there. And he's got Rat-Bat in his compartment. I don't know why they don't really fit too good in here. And now he's got all three of his 4 cassettes on his Spaceship Mode. Alright. Now we're going to put him back into robot mode. Alright, first we want to do is just unclip that, and then we're just gonna fold these down, separate them, rotate the waist because we want this to be a front, rotate these, and then do the opposite. You want to pull this out, flip the foot out, fold it in, fold it in. I like how it hides the foot, nice and neat. And it doesn't even stay hollow, so that's pretty good. So there we have that. Yeah, once these comes off, it'll always be loose. So let's rotate it around. No. We're going to do that double joint now. Yeah, we'll rotate. Let's move the arms out. Now we can do the chest normal. So now we're starting to look like Soundwave again. Pull this back. We'll expose the head. You just put your thumbnail in there and expose the head. Close that up and push these down. It's a double hinge. There. There. And these just pop back in there. There. The arms, fold the arms up. Fold this one to the back. Arms up. Take this and flip it to the back. Flip this around. Flip the arm around. Rotate, turn, get the hands out. There you go. Put the hands out, put it down, rotate. And now Soundblaster is back to his normal self. And we'll put this here. And then we're going to take some of our cassette tapes again. And if we could get these little pegs out. Now you've got that hole or that hole. You can put them up here. Or you could put them here. Let's see if he can carry all his cassette tapes. Right now he's only got 4 out. all the cassette packs. Laserbeak and Ravage come in a set, and then Ratbat and Frenzy come in a set. No, it's they call it Rumble, but he's really red for Frenzy. There, we'll put that there, and Ratbat we're gonna put on his other arm. How does this peg go out? There, and now, whoops, gotta flatten out the head. I have a review on the cassette tapes too. Very hard to, you gotta get your thumb in. Let's see. There. And there is Soundwave with all his cassette tapes as body armor. And that is, or Soundblaster. This is not Soundwave, it's Soundblaster. And that is, now, next up we're going to do is we're going to take Brunt and we're going to weaponize him. And here we go. And here he is, all weaponized. Whoop. And we'll look at Soundwave. We've got these two pieces of Brunt for the legs. We've got Ratbat on one leg, a Laserbeak on the other leg. He's got a Battlemaster in his hand. I think that's aimless. He's got a part of Brunt as a gun. On his shoulder, he's got Ravage, and he's got Brunt's shield. He's got one of Starscream's or Sound Blaster's weapon. He's got two Sound Blaster's weapon. And in the back, he's got this big gun. And then that's also part of Brunt. Oh, the only thing we don't have is this. Let's see, how can we make him have his normal gun? We'll just stick it back here. There you go. So now, Sound Blaster has all four of his cassettes on him, ready for battle. He's got one inside, one there, two on the legs, and he's got a Battlemaster in his hand. And that is the beauty of the Siege line with these weaponizers. Very nice, very powerful. That is this whole gimmick of the Siege, is the battle damage and the weaponizers, and I like it. It'll be interesting to see what the Earthrise brings with like Chromeworks and stuff. Let's get this guy back to normal. And we're back. And this is Sound Blaster and his whole family. You've got Laserbeak, Ravage, and Rumble and Ratbat. Now, the only way I could put this on is I use the 5mm peg for Laserbeak, and I hide his feet. And that way, now I think there was some kind of groove, I think, where you could put his legs on, but I'm not really sure how to do it. So what I do is I just pull the feet in and then stick Laserbeak on, and now you have the original Sound Blaster and Laserbeak pose. And that is it for Sound Blaster. I hope you liked this review. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other reviews. We've got reviews on everybody you've seen here. We got Springer, we've got Starscream, Apeface, Brunt. Like, subscribe to my channel. Please comment below. Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what figures you'd like to see. And as always, this is Rodimusbill saying till all are one. Till all are one. Sound Blaster out.